Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. It's Friday night. The kids are at their cousin's house for a couple of hours with my husband. I am home and I am off of work for the next 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, I survived. I made it. It wasn't easy. This school year's been rough so far, but there's a lot of people that are still going back to work on Monday, so I won't be complaining about my job for too long. But this is going to be an update for Beauty A to Z. Beauty A to Z is a Fantastic Ladies project, started on January 1st, ends at just a couple weeks on December 31st. But since I didn't quite start this project on the 1st, my finale / intro for next year's A to Z will be a few weeks into January, at least a week into January. So this is technically my 11-month update for this project, even though it feels like it should be the finale. Prior to today, I had 12 empties, and I have another empty for today, which puts us finally at the halfway point in this project as far as empties go. Not great, but I always put some pretty challenging products into this project because I know I'm gonna have a year to work on them. Plus, I don't have a lot of almost empties just sitting around, so it takes a long time to get to the point where I could finish things. Anyways, the empty I have for today is for the letter F, and that is my Physicians Formula eyeliner in this dark brown shade. I felt like I went through this pencil relatively quickly. When I put it in the project, I had 2 other eyeliners in this project that I wanted to finish up ahead of this one. And so by the time I got around to using this, several months into the year, I didn't think I could finish it, but I thought I could make a good head start on it for finishing it next year. But it's already gone. That's it. There's nothing left. I could roll it up a little bit more, but it's just plastic sticking out. I really love using a dark brown. I think I might prefer a dark brown eyeliner over a black eyeliner, maybe. Although I do love using black eyeliners. I really enjoy having a dark brown eyeliner, and I will have to find one to put in a project for next year because I just can't see myself not using a dark brown eyeliner. There's certain looks that I really like a dark brown eyeliner, and then there's certain looks that I feel more comfortable with a black eyeliner. I rarely ever go with a nude eyeliner in my waterline. I just don't think it does anything for me. I like something dark in my waterline, but yeah, I finished another eyeliner. I'm really happy about it. Okay, let's talk about the remaining 13 products. Starting at the top, if I skip a letter, that's for a product I've already finished. I have a playlist around here somewhere of this whole year's project. If you've missed any of the updates, you can find the playlist and check it out. I think the playlist is called A to Z. I'm not sure, I'll try to remember to link it down below. But we're gonna start off with the letter B for this Edward Bess concealer. I've been using this all year long. I don't know how long I thought stick concealers took to finish, but it is taking way longer than I thought it would. This is how much we have left. And I couldn't even make a new mark on my paper, even though I use this every single day. I couldn't make a new mark on my paper. This is kind of a thick stick, and the pattern that I've been observing is that on 1 month I kind of wear down the outside, and then the second month it actually goes down, and then the next month I wear down the outside, and then the month after that it goes down. So it's kind of 2 months to make progress on this. I should have it finished by next year, but it is definitely not going to be done by the finale of this project. This is definitely going to be a rollover. Faux show. For the letter D, I am so excited. I'm so very excited. I have my Dove body lotion. I am down to here. Yep, I am down to there. It is almost gone. There's like this much product left in here, but it's going to be gone, I'm guessing, within the next week. Look at all the progress I made over the past month. My skin has been so dry. I'm not over applying. I'm also not splitting time between this and another lotion. I'm just using this one at this point, but my skin has been so dry. If I miss a day, I am like using my shoe on one foot to scratch my ankles of the other foot because I am itching like crazy. So I have to put moisturizer on every single day. I really need it. And I have the humidifier going over there, so it shouldn't be that bad, but it's just super dry around here. So yeah, this will definitely be an empty by the finale, and I'm hoping this will be an empty by the end of this year, December 31st. I still have like almost 2 weeks, so I think I can do it. But I'm so excited to know that this won't be in my inventory pictures for next year. I'm really happy about it. Okay, we're gonna jump down to the letter G. That is my Avon Glimmer Sticks Lip Liner in Soft Wine. I am wearing it right now all over my lips with no other product. I have broken this liner from the packaging, so I cannot roll it all the way up anymore, but I did just measure it on my paper. I rolled it up for the measuring, but I don't want to roll it up again. I could roll it up, I just don't want to. But here is my progress. It's so minimal, but I have to show it off because for me it's kind of a big deal. That's my progress over the past month. So it's very small, but I'm excited. I still have such a long way to go before I can finish it. I still have to finish all of that. So again, probably not going to be done by next month, but I'm happy I was able to make a new mark for this month. Okay, next for the letter I have my Mary Kay Eye Base in Iced Cocoa. I believe I used this once in the past month. Look at that. Every time I take that lid off, I'm like, ooh, that is gorgeous. I want to put that all over my eyes, but I don't. I'm focusing on an eye base, and I'm using it basically every single day at this point. Trying to get that one finished by that project's next update. So I'm not really using any other eye bases at this point except for that one. But for the letter K, I have my other Mary Kay eye base in Violet Storm. Yeah, Violet Storm. Again, I did use this once in the past month, but I think only once. For the letter O, I have my Olay Gel Moisturizer Overnight Mask. I'm using this every single night. I have some really good progress on this too. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There you go. I've totally hit the bottom, and I just have that little bit of product around the edges. I think I could finish this by December 31st and get this out of my inventory as well. But again, I know I will have this gone by next month's update / finale / intro for next year's project. For the letter Q, I have my Clinique face powder. I've been using this almost every single day. My goal is to hit pan by the end of the year. As you can see, I have not made that goal yet, but I am starting to see a significant dip, and every once in a while I feel like I can see a ring kind of starting to peek through. I don't know. I could just be imagining it, but I think I might have pan on this by next month. I hope I do. Okay, for the letter R, I have my Revlon Photo Ready Primer. And I don't want you to think it's an empty, but this is what the bottle looks like now. I finally took my spatula that I got from my friend Elizabeth and scraped as much of the product out of this bottle that I could, and I put it into an empty Sol de Janeiro bottle that will be in my empties video at the end of the month. I just finished this body cream a few days ago, and I used this container to put that primer in here. This is how much product I was able to get out of that bottle that I was not able to get out by the pump anymore. The pump wasn't pushing out any product anymore at all, but all that product was still in there. So I am working from this jar now for a primer. Really glad I was able to get that product out. I do love this primer very much. From what I've heard from you guys, they do have a primer that looks a lot like this in a different packaging, but it's not the same formula. I think that's what some of you told me. So I don't think I would be repurchasing this, but I do really like this and I'm enjoying it. But I don't think it'll be gone by next month. We'll see. There's a lot of product and I don't need a lot to prime my face. For the letter T, I have my Tea Tree Oil Foot Soak. I did make a new mark for this month. I'm down to right here. Again, I don't think this will be gone by next month. I don't think it'll be gone by the end of the year, but I am so happy with the amount of progress I made on this year. This had been kicking around my house for years and years and years, and I just thought, I don't soak my feet, I don't do this. And at the start of this year, I made a commitment to work on this, and I am, I don't know, 2/3 of the way, 3/4 of the way through this container. I'm very proud of myself for, you know, getting out of my comfort zone, soaking my feet once every month or so, and getting some use out of a product that has literally just been taking up this much space in my house for no reason. It's a product that was gifted to me, so I didn't buy it, but I didn't get rid of it, even though I probably should have right away. I think my mom bought it for me. It's really hard for me to get rid of gifts that my mom gave me, but yes, I'm finally using it. I'm finally enjoying it, and I am enjoying it when I think to use it, which is every time I do a pedicure, so about once a month. Okay, for the letter W, I have my Watkins body scrub. Again, I have used this a few times. Like I said earlier, my skin has been unbelievably dry, and that results in a combination of itchy skin that I have to scratch, that leads to very dry, flaky skin once that scratching period is over. And that's when this product shines, is when I have dry, flaky skin. This really does a good job. Don't really have dry, flaky skin throughout 10 months out of the year, but right now I do, and I'm enjoying this. So I am trying to use it. Again, I don't know if I could finish it by next month. I seriously doubt I could finish it by December 31st. I would love to get this out of my inventory before inventory time, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We'll see, maybe. Miracles do happen, especially around Christmas. For the letter X, I have my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. That's where we're at. As you guys probably know, this whole part is just like a base. There's no product in there. So all I have left is from here down. Still a lot of product. It's going to take me half of next year to get through that, but I am getting there. I was able to make a new mark on my paper, a very tiny mark. As you can see, all of my progress marks have been unbelievably tiny, but consistent. I use this every single day that I wear makeup. I do a swipe on the brow, a dot on the inner corner, and for the last couple months, I've been like going down the bridge of my nose to highlight my face. And even still, the progress is exactly the same. For the letter Y, are we on Y? Yes. For the letter Y, I have my Physicians Formula Youthful Wear Spotless Foundation Drops. Pretty sure I mentioned this last month, but I've decided to stop working on this for this year. It's a fine foundation, it's just a little bit too dark, and I have other foundation products that I could work on that work much better for me at this time with my pale skin, rather than trying to make a foundation work that's just too dark. So I haven't touched this at all in the past month, and I don't see myself using it at all in the next month. So I'll have to think about whether or not I want to roll this over into this project for next year, or if I want to put this in a more summer seasonal project and just not put it in this project, because other than summer, this isn't going to get a lot of airtime, to be honest. It's a pretty decent match when I first apply it. It's just a little bit dark, but it oxidizes, and a couple hours later it is way too dark for me. So I need to make sure I have a healthy tan. I need to make sure I have a healthy tan when I apply this. And the final product is for the letter Z. That is my little old Laura Mercier highlighter in 01. It's still there. It's getting a little bit smaller, but it's going very, very slowly. Maybe at the end of this project next month, I will find a container and crush this up. It is a little bit hard to try to apply the product. I'm not sure if it's harder than using a crushed highlighter. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. It's getting very thin. I mean, this used to be a fairly big domed product, and you can see it's very thin at this point. And there's a little bit of product still on the tile. So once I finish this, I can still get, you know, several uses out of this tile before that's gone. But yeah. I love this highlighter. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know I impulsively bought a full size of this at a TJ Maxx several months ago because I love this highlighter so much. So I don't mind that it's still here, but because I bought that full size highlighter, I was kind of hoping to have this one out of my inventory by now, and it's not. So yeah, never underestimate how long a product can last. So that is it for this update today. I am predicting 2 more empties by next month, which again is technically like the finale of the 2021 Beauty A to Z. But at that same video, it'll be a longer video because in that same video, I will be introducing the Beauty A to Z project for 2022. So in that video, I'll talk about the empties, and then we'll start all the way over and have every product filled in the slots again for A through Z. And I'll show you what stayed the same, what's carrying over, what's not in the project anymore, and what has been added in. Other than this one, I'm not anticipating taking any of the other products out. I'm probably gonna roll most of these products over, but I will have a lot better idea of what the plan is while I'm doing my inventory. Over winter break, I do like to sit down, get my inventory done, and while I'm doing my inventory, I like to have all my projects written down on papers, and I like to kind of have a list of what gaps need to be filled, and then as I'm doing my inventory, I'm filling the gaps with the products I have laid out in front of me. So that's just kind of been my system for several years now. It's very messy. It takes up the whole dining room table. Nobody can eat for days, but it's my system and it works. So that is going to be it for this update. Thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.